I went into Hogwarts Legacy as someone who isn't a huge Harry Potter fan. I've seen some of the movies, they're entertaining, and, I'm familiar with kind of what's going on in the world, but I'm not one of these people that knows what all the spells are, or knows all the characters, or really anything about the world in depth. But I love action, adventure, role-playing, exploration games that pay attention to the little details. I love being able to just roam around a world like in Spider-Man. I can swing around for hours and not do anything but just explore horizon, walk around, fly around, things like that I love. So when I saw this game, I thought, okay, they're taking a really huge franchise, and it looks like they're paying attention to all the little things that make that franchise so unique and so special to millions of people, so why not try it out? Let me tell you, after 10 hours of playing this game, this is a phenomenal game. First off, graphically, it is absolutely breathtaking. Unbelievable the level of detail in this game. I mean, when you're walking through the world, it feels so packed with little things to see, little things to do, stuff that has nothing to do with even, the main quest or the side quests that you're on, just things to explore and take in. And it's jam-packed with detail, so you feel like you're in this world, you're living in it. And then when you get to the combat, it was really important that the combat feel good in any real action-adventure game. And it feels so great in this game. The spells that you get and the way that they build up over time. You start off with a base set, and then you go through these classes to learn different spells. And in between the time it takes to learn the spells, there's all these little things that you do and you see that just totally bring you into this world in this game. The combat feels so good. Being able to switch on the fly between different spells is really easy, really quick. It kind of slows down the action a bit, and you can choose offensive, defensive spells. All of those spells you can upgrade, you can learn new ones, and what's great about it is it's not just tied into the combat. So while you're out in the world, there are puzzles to solve in addition to the combat. And all of those spells, sort of tie into the puzzles. So you're not just using an offensive spell to attack an enemy, but you're also maybe using that spell to solve a puzzle or open up an area. For instance, there's this one spell that makes things disappear and reappear. And there's a part in the game where you don't know where to go. And looking around, you just sort of figure out that you can make this object disappear and open up an entire other area of the castle or the world that you're in. And it's that sort of exploration that feels great. Now, when you're on quest, like you just saw here, you're sort of reined into an area and you can't leave that area while you're on a quest. Now, you can just cancel the quest and the game will open up. Open world is something they talked about. It is not a true wide open world, but it is incredibly large. So when you're wandering around outside of Hogwarts Castle and, that moment that you get the broom and you hop on it, and you start to fly up and you look around and you can go from Hogwarts Castle all the way to, I forget the name of the village that you go to, Hogsmeade. You go to Hogsmeade Village to do things like buy things and upgrade things. Completely open. You can fly over all of the terrain. You can land, you can explore, you can see things to do. It's just so good. I'm having such a great time with this game. I absolutely am a Harry Potter fan now. I mean, I knew about it, but I am loving this world, the characters. I know nothing about them, so going in, I'm blind. I would imagine if you are a huge Harry Potter fan, this is the game. I would love to see, source material like Star Wars or Star Trek get a game like this that pays attention to so much of what makes that material great and gives fans what they're looking for. Because as someone who isn't a huge fan, I love this world. And the same way that, say, the Last of Us TV show is bringing people into the Last of Us world and the game, this game is bringing me into the Harry Potter world, the movies and the books. I'm absolutely loving this game. I would recommend this game to anybody who likes action, adventure / role-playing games, who loves the attention to detail. And even if you're not, like I said before, if you're not into Harry Potter, it just plays so well. And it's hard to express the sense of just enjoyment in walking around a world and exploring and finding things and learning things. The world is so alive. That's the only way I can describe it. It just feels like it's a living, breathing world, and you just want to keep playing it. So from the graphics to the sound to the story, there's a part in the story where, I don't want to give anything away, but a character is talking about her father's grief because the son died, and it's her father. And one of the teachers says, well, that's not your pain to bear, it's your father's. And I'm thinking, wow, completely ignoring the fact that it's her brother. And then she sort of walks away in a weird way, and you get that sense, oh, there's a lot going on with the story. Maybe some of these students are going to rebel against some of these teachers. You can sort of see it happening, and I can't wait to continue it. I don't give scores ever for video games. I play them long enough to know if they feel like great games. And after 10 hours, I can wholeheartedly recommend this game to anyone who likes this style, this genre of game. If you're a Harry Potter fan, it's a no-brainer. You're going to fall in love with the game. And if you're sort of like on the fence, you kind of like it, but you're not really into it too much, you'll love this game. I cannot wait to get back to it. Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy. This game is absolutely incredible. If you're playing it, let me know what you think down there in the comments section below. You have some comments, some concerns about the game. Maybe the gameplay isn't great. You don't think it's great. What do you think they could do in a sequel to make it even better? Does it need to go completely and totally, insanely, fully open world for it to be, a sequel to this? Because it's going to get a sequel. It's doing incredibly well. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. Absolutely recommend Hogwarts Legacy.